What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Bowjinjin Plays Danganronpa V3. We just opened that door, and we're about to see what the fuck is beyond it. A door toward the future. The future's hope and despair. No. 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 The theme. It's finally here. I can't breathe. Oh my god. I mean, it's not surprising, but like, it's one of those things that when you see it, it's like, holy shit. And it's a good contrast to the first game as well, right? Because this is kind of a moment that was like, that's kind of reminiscent of the first game's ending. But this time we actually got to see what was on the other side of the door. What happened? Congrats! You finished the killing game! Kokichi. Are you okay? Get it together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know. Your lives are very precious to humanity. What? Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head, dizzy. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... What was that just now? What's going on the other side of that door was... Where even are we? What in the world is going on? Good morning, everyone. How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are, because you now know the truth of the outside world. The truth of the outside world. You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately long for doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? We saw it, didn't we? Are you seriously joking at a time like this, Bowjinjin? Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all of the lying, so everything I say now will be truth, okay? Okay. Everything began with that despair came falling from the sky. Hold on, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Jeez. You better not interrupt me again, or I'm not gonna tell you everything, okay? But... Kibo, we should just listen to what he has to say. Continue on where we left off. Oh my god. Seriously. Oh my god, okay. Well, yep, that was one of my theories. Or it wasn't my theory actually, it was from another Let's Play, but like, yeah. I discussed this in my discussion video, but I guess it's finally Yeah.
そしてそんなゴフェル計画に選ばれたのは若くて才能あふれる16人の優秀な高校生たちだった。超高校級と呼ばれる16人が新世界のアダムとイブとして
We're not on planet Earth, we're on a different planet. Maybe the moon.
16人は揃って
Probably
それを
another
辞退
planet.
しようとした。まあ当たり前だよね。家族や友人や知っている人が全て死ぬのに自分だけが生きなくちゃいけないなんて。むしろ
But this just leaves us with more questions. There are still many things that are unanswered. But it does explain like the weirdness of the world we've been
超
in.
高校級の才能を捨て普通の高校生になろうとしたんだよ。
They did that to themselves.
にしし
But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose to power.
終末思想を掲げる彼らは隕石の墜落は人類が受けるべき罰だと考えていた。
Meteorites are coming, let's just fucking die.
その計画を阻止しようと企んだんだ。
This is weird.
そこから始まったのが
But I suppose it's, I guess the more human explanation would be like, you know, if you knew that 16 people were going to be sent, like you would be resentful of that. You know, you'd be envious of that and you'd want to take them down, but like that's probably like, that seems like a more human motivation to me.
そこでゴフェル計画を実施する組織はその状況に対抗するために16人は全員死亡したってでっち上げの嘘の情報を流した。
Okay, that's another mystery that's been answered.
俺らが思い出した葬式の記憶ってわけだね。
If this is indeed the truth, of course.
超高校級狩りを沈静化させつつ隠れた16人を保護することに成功しついにゴフェル計画は実行に移されたのだ。そして16人を乗せたゴフェル号の打ち上げは成功し
Excuse me. My nose keeps filling with gunk. Apologize.
人類最後の生き残りとして宇宙へ旅立っていった。興奮するよね。
And that arc is the true identity of this academy. Oh. Oh. So we're not on another planet.
実はこの最終学園は
We're on a
巨大な宇宙
colony.
船コロニーだったんだ。
Okay. Huh.
そんな
This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony? What are you saying?
なんだよ。
You really think I'll believe that? The ultimate astronaut would believe that? Well, hold on now. The story isn't quite done yet.
ところでさ、
Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark, humanity's last hope?
つまり
Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight.
それはね
A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. What?
興奮するよね。
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on the ship.
うん。
Yep, that robot is Monokuma.
ほら、
Well, I got like some goosebumps there for a second. I was like, here's a Kipo. Damn. Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed in a state of cold sleep and were only supposed to wake up once the ship found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Yark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. Oh. Okay. So we're on a spaceship, but we're on Earth. Right? Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep,
わかったでしょ。
and they are now here.
待て。
If we return to Earth, that means...
さっき君らが見た光景、あれが今の地球なんだよ。 君らがコールドスリープしている間に数百年が経過した後の地球。
Whoa.
隕石群によってすっかり滅んで酸素もなくなって
This is pretty horrific. This is actually more horrific than the first two games,
君らが知る街
respectively.
君らが知る人もどこにも存在していない地球。それが外の世界の
That's actually pretty terrifying, I have to be honest. Like, it's kind of like, the game's obviously been leading us up to this, but it's like, it didn't kind of,
つまり
it wasn't illustrated to the extent it is now, and it's like kind of terrifying. There is no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist? I mean, again, we did see it. The Earth and the humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, last 7 survivors of humanity. That's a lie. It's definitely a lie. Usoja. Maho Jedi. I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know. Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me. Oh. Which means the mastermind who snuck Kamani Kumar onto the Ark is... I'm just gonna leave that there for a sec. Kokichi, you're the mastermind. I didn't want to just crush the Gopher project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan. What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other? What? You? It's a lie. It's all gotta be a lie. Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took out what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later... So, you really are the mastermind. You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind... You look like you don't believe me, Shui Cheeks. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you still didn't get it. I was waiting for you with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out. Hint. You left that message for this? But I guess that precious hint went to waste. All because you bastards trusted each other. Oh. I told you. You guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been less victims. Naturally, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad though. If only she had killed me then, the killing game would have ended. What do you mean? This is the truth to the killing game. Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know. Are you saying it's the truth? Were we just being led around by you this whole time? Oh, you mad, bro? So what are you gonna do about it? Shut up. Of course I'm fucking angry. Don't think you won just cause you got the Mightizols on your side. Cause we got the Electro Hammers. What's happening? Oh, typical Kaido. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice. The Electro Hammer... At a moment, his Electro Hammer powered down. And not just Kaido's. Every Electro Hammer powered down at once. I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly. But that lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous. Did you calculate that too? Sorry, Kaido. Your tiny brain's just too different from mine. Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal. Right? Even if that's the case, I can't get over if I don't punch you. I gotta blow my nose before this important scene, sorry. Hay fever sucks. I tried to stop Kaido before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time. Jeez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. Maki's scream was in vain. Before our very eyes, Kaido charged at the Exisal and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exisal's hand like a rag doll.
大丈夫だよ。死んでないから。でもこれで分かったでしょ。首謀者の俺に逆らっても無駄ってことです。西本来エグイサルはお前らの味方をするための機械だったんだけどね。ほら他の惑星にどんな危険があるか分からないでしょ。その危険からお前らを守るための機械なんだけど、それがお前らにとっての脅威になるなんて笑っちゃうよね。
Hilarious. Whoa. That's a cool smile. Give Kaido. Maki? Give Kaido back. Her eyes screaming murdered, Maki glared at Kokichi and moved toward him. No, Maki, even if you... Let go. Do you want to die? Maki... I won't let you. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please, Maki. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shui Cheeks. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, and the mastermind's identity, they're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending? Oh. If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed, and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do for Domo? How about doing anything you want? I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see the utter despair on your faces. Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want. Hold on, you were the one that started all this? That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together or kill each other. Or you can change your mind and stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
この学園を覆っている檻のおかげでここの空気はいつまででも豊富だからね。西陣さすが人類最後の希望を乗せたゴンフェル計画の宇宙船だよね。あ、でも知ってる？あの檻の向こうに見える空は実は本物じゃなくてこの船の機能だったんだよね。宇宙船気分を少しでも忘れさせてくれるためのさ。というわけで
So anyway, the killing game's over. Now you can do whatever you please. I don't know what to do. What do you plan to do with Kaido? Oh, I just want him to chill out for a bit.
こういう熱くなりやすいバカって厄介さ。意味とか目的とか考えずに自分がどうしたいかだけで動くところがあるからさ。まだ彼一人だけならまだしもみんなを焚きつけられたりしたら面倒なことになるし、ほらせっかく終わった殺し合いがまた始まっちゃうかもしれないからね。
I mean, he has a point.
というわけで
I mean, just, you know, in spite of the whole, like, oh, well, you know, you're fucked. You can do whatever you want now thing. Anyway, Shui Cheeks, can I have the Exal's hangar alarm remote back? What? I was thinking that it'd be the perfect place to keep Kaido in. Don't give it to him, Shui Cheeks, or I swear to God. Hand it over, Shui Cheeks. Don't give it to him. You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
学園は俺のものなんだよ。ここでは俺が王様なんだ。首謀者である俺こそがこの最終学園の絶対的な王様なんだよ。そう、この世界は大間小吉のものなんだよ。ごめん。
Sorry, Maki. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. After that, he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. That's not the entire mystery. There's still questions. He left us there with the truth of our despair. Oh boy. Smokey, are you okay? She's got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now. What do you keep, Stone? The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity? This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who had engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Ichikok. Well, I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short. Me too. How about Himiko-chan? Are you okay? No, you don't look okay. Did you really have to ask that question, Shuichi? Am I okay? How could I be okay? I'm only 16. Don't do that. The outside world, everything's destroyed. Everyone's dead. Everyone in school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore. Maki. Coward. I know. I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion? This is the end. There's no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Nonsense. So what did all the others die for then? So this is this despair that gods have felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. And yeah, I might as well say this then. Like, I'm sorry for doubting Tsumugi, right? Because I did mention it wasn't my theory again. It was another theory I borrowed. But yeah, you know, I suspected that Tsumugi might be the mastermind, being the ultimate cosplayer and everything. But like, I guess she isn't. I mean, there's still room for a surprise twist at the end. This is Danganronpa after all, but I guess that means that she's pretty much in the clear, at least at this point. Again, you know. Anyway. If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. Then it's all over now. It's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There'll be no more death, no more killing game, no more Final Fantasy X-3. It's all pointless. The truth is, Shuien's dead. I should have just died a long time ago. At least I still have my sense of humor, even if it's a bit shitty. Oh boy. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. But before I knew it, I felt my body in my bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyway. We still have these. Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? I mean, get that right. Oh, that's crazy. I bet you learned a thing today. Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. But by breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, oh my god, talk about a fucking revelation, right? The phone resembles the patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know that shaved ice has flavored syrups like strawberry, melon, and lemon? Excuse me, they're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma of the food coloring dye. Ha, I said dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? Poo-poo-poo, what would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round. I thought it was money, but pull the other one. Maybe, get my facts straight, maybe you should get your proverbs straight. Yep, still haven't lost my sense of humor. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point in morning announcements now. So, it really is over. There's no point to this killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Oh, isn't this a bummer? I wonder what Kaido is doing. That's right, I wonder if Kaido's okay. Is he... It's no use. My mind isn't working, and my body... Don't even get me started on my body. It was once lithe and supple, but now it's devoid of life. If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're doing it all wrong, my friend. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You know what? Monokuma, you need to shut the fuck up, because right now you're saying the most wisest thing I've ever heard you say. You can live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. Poo-poo, it's been a real pleasure doing business with you. Fucking... Kodaka-san, Danganronpa team, never change. Never fucking change. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not even get up again, ever. I don't care if I just kill... My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. What could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... You look terrible. Maki, go take a shower or Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else. Everyone? I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone's waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go. I hurried and took a hot shower and left my room. And until next time, guys. I'm kidding. I'm gonna do a long episode today because I feel like it. You know. With the way I'm scheduling my Let's Plays nowadays, it's like I don't get to play... Because I'm balancing two games at the moment. I'm doing this and I'm doing PSU, Dark Souls Edition, so... I'm not going to be able to play this game for another 2 weeks or something, so... I'm going to do a long episode. Wait, was anyone outside? Doesn't seem like there was. I guess they're all just in the dining hall. I don't know why I'm checking now. I was just curious. Like, would my profile change now that I'm devoid of hope? Everyone was in the dining hall. Well, everyone except Kokichi and Kaido. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible. Oh, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We were discussing how we want to die, right? What? I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that? Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Is that a flashback light? Don't stop me. I just want to die. I don't even care about magic anymore. Tenko probably wouldn't be mad if I chose to die in this situation. The flashback light, but now that we've learned everything, there's no point to it. Even in such a dire situation, robophobia still persists. That's the true villain of this tale. Alright, Maki, when you got there. Maki, why do you have that? It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there? Kokichi probably just put it there. To confirm the truth, perhaps. If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use that flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves. Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first. What? Why do we have to do that? It's a pain, and I really mean it this time. It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're gonna die, then we might as well do anything we can. We have no regrets that way. And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? In a way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left. So, let's do what we can. Whatever. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep? Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes, very well then. Yeah. And thus it was decided fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light. And at that moment, magical girl transformation. Inside up, a couple of guys who are up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got in one little, oh my god, my ass is so hurt. Moving my auntie. Yep, I still haven't lost my sense of humor. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we'd forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy, a government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects, Hope's Peak Academy. So this shit is connected. And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. Oh man, I'm getting goosebumps right now. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is the first time I'm saying that in a Let's Play. I'm so excited! It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of terrible violence, and that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. Oh my god, She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening right now. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world slowly began to recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done so in chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world carrying an unknown virus. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation!" The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then... Makoto Naiki, together with the former members of Future Foundation, decided to confront the He's my hero. Only genius could have over. Oh, I can't do his voice. Only genius. I can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. Our young geniuses must escape this earth and become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peaks Academy students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. They rebuilt it. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes. But we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites has spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to that virus. That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher Project. Well, shit. I finally remembered. Oh my god, did you see the Danganronpa 2? Oh, that world, this world, it's all connected. Well, shit. Well, fucking shit. The music! Everyone, did you all remember? Yes, I can vividly recall everything now. Yeah, why? How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person. Kokichi Oma, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity? Let me guess. It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair. Oh baby. Ultimino Despero. Which means that this killing game is just like the one that came before. Oops, sorry. Let's get that. It's a battle between hope and despair. Finally, I was starting to think like, oh shit, they finally dropped that. But they didn't. A killing game that mires hope and dark despair. Wait, hold on. If this is such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the Remnants of Despair would do. They admired Junko Enoshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us despair, but he got bored of that plan. Waiting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined, that's the ultimate despair for you. What's wrong, Maki? It makes complete logical sense to me. Nothing, I'm just not convinced. It's probably fine though, it's not a big deal. Are you sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope for us left. No, we just need to become that hope. Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. His voice! His voice! After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy, are we? His creator! His creator! We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair. If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing. Fought for nothing. That's what my inner voice is telling me. Oh, your inner voice! That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do. So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope. Kibo. Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is. That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy rebuilt as the symbol of hope. If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair. I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live to the end and never give up. I almost slipped there. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world. But making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. I don't want to burst a bubble right now in the middle of this inspirational segment. You're right, let's do it. That burp was to commemorate our special occasion. Let's fight together against despair. Yes, as long as we stand together without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. Got that right, Kibo. Hell fuck yes. I've got the biggest hope boner right now. It's crazy. We all stood in unison. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. Yggdrasil. It was supporting each and every one of us. Yeah, motivation is rushing through my entire body. Or is that something else? Oh, well, whatever. This is the power of hope. Fuck magic. It's hope time. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch of the West. Sorry, I got too excited there in my speech circuitry. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up. But if that was his plan, it failed. It's true, if it does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere, the only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi. So what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi? We gotta stop who, the remnant of despair. If this despair will never end. We have to save Kaido too. Yeah, of course. He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need in a time like this. With Kaido by our side encouraging us, then even if we have only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that even in a situation like this, he'd think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaido? They're in the Exisol hangar. Both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaido would be trapped in there, but by chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime last day. By chance, really? I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaido and were watching the hangar all day, huh? Oh! Looks like that was the case. It's not like I was worried about that meathead or anything. I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them. Okay, Miss Tsundere, even I can see through your guys. We were just getting mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead. We know they're in the exosol hangar, right? But how do we get them out? The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system. And there's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that too. Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. Yeah, so many problems right from the start. What should we do? We'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system, the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? Sounds like it, don't it? Well, out with it, Missy. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier? With the electro hammer, of course. If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. With the same thing to the electronic lock on the outside to the outside. I can't speak. I have too many feels in my system. Let me flush that shit out. Okay. But it won't work in the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we even get close enough to use the electro hammer. Then we'll use this. Is that... How did you get your hands on that, Maki? You got a fucking pickpocket finger. Oh, I got foiled, I guess. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams the electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electronic waves. Again, did you not play Metal Gear Solid? For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Hammers. Why do you have that, Maki? There are only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket. That was a cute laugh, Maki. Oh yeah. During that time. Yeah, as expected, Sasuga... Koroshiya... Your kleptomania and terrifying glare both... The terrifying glare part was a joke, so can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly? Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar. Not only that, it will disable all communication. That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exosols. If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar. Then Kokichi will be as good as fucking butt naked. All he'll do is hold his crotch and run. But he might still be able to control an exosol from inside. Butt naked? Yeah, butt naked. No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed. Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exosols. Yeah, Dad, I just wanted to see him butt naked. I just left by sitting around without charging it. Sorry, but I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge the electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. We're gonna have to wait until tomorrow morning. What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible. Maki, I know that you won't wait. You don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow, when everyone's ready. Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time we'll definitely kill him. Kill? No, Maki, you can't. You can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair, that doesn't. But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him. But you can't. I mean, you physically can't. You're not the ultimate. I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we killed him. It would be no different from the killing game that has caused us so much suffering. Yeah, that's the sort of thing the remnants of despair Kira would do. Tsumuki still best go. I'm glad I maxed her out. But Kaido said that killing is wrong, remember? So we can't. Fine. If everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys. But it seems if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Wow, Maki's actually reliable? No, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than the heated Makiro. If a Makiro gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. How about I cut it off for you instead? Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at his prey. Please, I'm not tasty. It may look like I am, but I'm not. You may have deserved that, Hibiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaido. Because Kaido was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. I mean, she wants the D, basically. You can chalk it up to that, you know, you don't have to be coy about it. Of course, if I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die. Yeah. What are you looking at? Sorry. I'm joking. Let's do our best, so then 3 of us can train together again. Maki, you're such a cinnamon roll. It's actually crazy how sweet she is. But I guess that's why she's bae. We finalized our plan and get into the exercise hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we would wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused, and determined. One more free time? I guess it would be a good send-off for me. We only have 2 maxed people though. That's crazy.
Yes.
First, we need to charge the electro hammer, but I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Sweet Cheeks. But your talent is useless now. Just like your moniker reminds you of someone who's useless, Kaede. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mystery. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do. Scout that area, bitch. It would be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. And I'm worried about Kaido. He's hurt and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to. Alright, I'll go. Colonel. Are you hiding something from me? No, Snake. I can't do Colonel's voice. Who was that? No, Snake. Oh, Shuichi. I heard some weird voice acting. Are you okay? We must recover Kaido no matter what. If we're to defeat the spirit and find a new hope for ourselves, I'm certain we'll need him by our side. Yeah, you're right. It was thanks to Kaido that we were all working together again. Yes. Let's save Kaido and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. Well, on account of the fact that like the plan doesn't seem very fleshed out, then I'm gonna have that knot in my stomach again. Oh boy. Okay, well, no free time, but I guess we should go straight to the horse's mouth, if you know what I mean. What I'm talking about. Whoa, that scared me. Jailbait, what are you doing here? I like your shoes, by the way. I can't deny it. I like your shoes. Yeah, I got so much motivation now. I can't wait till the electro hammer recharges. Calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it. Yeah, I see. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, but who would have imagined that we're the last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship? That's not right. Are they really gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that? Was there a magic theme in the first place? I see what you did there, Himiko. Fourth walls? Who gives a shit? Himiko 2018. What about you, Miss Bay? Miss Bay numero Trace? Did you come out of your room because you couldn't stop thinking about me? I mean, calm down. Lighten up, that was a joke. It was the same, I couldn't stay still. This morning I barely had any willpower to get out of bed, but it's all thanks to Maki roll. I can hardly believe it. Maki was so tsundere in the beginning. What the fuck is going on right now? Like, Kodaka sounds like Pa, Ma. But it's probably because of Kaido's influence. Why do you think that? Huh? Why? I mean, duh, you can just tell by looking. Maki's interested in Kaido. Otherwise she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is. Oh, my one chance, no. I saw her first. Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? Oh, no. Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I mean, sorry. I just meant to mock you about Maki. Get it? Mock you about Maki? Mock you, Maki? Anyway, I wonder, when we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this? Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that. Even if we can't go back into that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope's Peak Academy. Shut up, you pretty smart girl. Oh baby, we only have a few episodes of this, a minute left. I mean, a few minutes of this episode left. Let's make it a good one. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the Exisals are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Oh shit, is this gonna be a thing? This is a thing. This is like the beginning of the game. Oh. Let's go. Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the Exisals protecting him? Why the fuck would they do that? But why now? And why all four of them? Kokichi's controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the Exisals are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. The alarm is enabled. But I'm disabled. The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And only saw 4 Exisals. I don't know where the other one is. There's 5. Oh yeah, there is 5, isn't there? Perhaps inside the hangar. I forget. What are those things? Monocubs. Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. Finally they're gonna fucking address this. I guess they didn't want us to get too suspicious, but like maybe they did. There's a window, the bathroom window. Can I see inside from here? I peeked inside the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side. Because I wanted to see your fine ass. I'd ship that. I feel that nowadays being shown NI is the dying breed. And I want that to be not true anymore. I've still lost my sense of humor. Well, let me say shitty sense of humor. That's one way of putting it, Shuichi. I would have put it a different way, but you know, you do you, okay? Shut up, man. Now who's the one who's being an idiot and shouting? Oh well, I guess his redeeming quality is in his brains. He is Kamina after all. Everyone's breaking the fucking fourth wall this episode. It's kind of wigging me out a bit. Okay, sorry, getting impatient. There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay." Did they say exercise or did they say Oma? Weird. Yeah, dig that shit out of him, boy. Oh, they're gonna make up. My ship boner is sailing. Oh man, don't say that. Oh boy, this is sad. She loves you so much, dude. But you know, he's a Kamina type, so he's completely oblivious to that, obviously. It's too manly. Okay, Kaide. Dude, maybe you should take your own fucking advice. That's the problem with you Kamina types. And I don't know if I buy it anymore, you know. Rely on your friends. Like, it's like a trope, but like, you know, this was a trope that was popular back in like the 90s and like early 2000s, like when like it was like the golden age of anime and shit, you know. I mean, it was before that as well, but like, it's like, you know, we live in a new world now, and like, I know I'm kind of running my mouth right now, but it's like, you know, it's like the kind of trope where I'm like, you know, come on, man, come on. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting. You know, it's like, yeah, I get it, but like, I don't know. I guess it's not a very Western way of thinking about things, but Kaido, thank you for being my friend. I just wish we were more than that. And by that I mean don't die, Kaito. You fucking dyer. After leaving Kaido with a smile, I returned to my room. Oh baby. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. While I was meditating on it, it became nighttime before I knew it. Still no Monokuma. We go at dawn, dog. I don't hesitate anymore. Kaido has taught me. I have to do it. To live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep in my heart. Don't panic, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theatre segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, you know... the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope kill each other just to survive. Watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. You know, just like orange juice. My dear students carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears and spunk. Too far? Yes, I've got it, done it. Well, still no Monokuma. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed. Alright, here we go. First, the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. We just go? Oh, well, there goes my place of leaving it. Well, I guess we're in the corridor randomly. So cool. We'll stop it here, guys. Thank you for joining me for this long episode. I certainly enjoyed it. And yeah, things are coming to a head. Like, I kind of really want to find out what happens, but you know, we're gonna have to find out when we come back to this. I don't know, I might decide to do this instead of PSU, we'll see. But you know, I kind of want to keep pressing on with both games, right? They've been all I've been doing on this channel for a while now, and like, it's kind of cool, you know, but you know, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for, I just saved it twice, because why not? But yeah, cool. So when we come back, guys, oh boy, Kaito, man. Kaito, Maki. I don't know who I feel more sorry for, and by that I mean, like, hell fuck no, I'm not feeling sorry for Kaito. He's Kamina. But, you know, he's like, you know, he's just a horse, you know. For Maki, is like the real, like, oh my god, like, she has such a big heart, blah blah. Oh, no. But anyway, Himiko's cool. Tsumigi's cool. I maxed her out. Kibo's cool. I'm interested to find out his origins, really. Like, that's what I'm really interested in. Kokichi. Well, once a cockitch, always a cockitch, you know? Just like cockitch is, he's kind of annoying. But, I think the most annoying thing is, like, well, I mean, the game's not over yet. We still have quite a while to go. But, like, I just feel like we got to know him a bit too easily. You know, maybe the game and Kodaka-san has, like, one more twist up their collective sleeve. And that would be cool. But, you know, yeah, he's the mastermind. I guess that, you know... It's kind of surprising in the sense that, like, you know, you would expect that, like, something so obvious as the ultimate supreme leader would not end up being the mastermind, and so, like, you kind of doubt that connection, but it ends up being the case, and it's like, yeah, it was kind of, I guess, a misdirection, but, like, still, you know, it's not very surprising, right? But anyway, so cool, guys. Anyway, those are my thoughts thus far. Like, so far we know that we are on the ruined Earth, but we're in a spaceship. So there goes my theory of, like, I don't know if I mentioned it. I may not have, but, like, I had a theory. Like, basically, one of my theories was that we were in a dream or in someone's consciousness, and I was actually thinking that person might be Himiko. Right? That was my weird, outlandish theory, right? Because I don't actually know. I don't think I mentioned actually, but, like, well, maybe I did. I can't remember. But, like, you know, I think I did. But, like, Yumeno means dreams, right? Yume as in dream, and no is the possessive particle, right? But Himiko, the thing is, I kind of did a boo-boo because I was gonna say, like, she's the dream princess, right? But that would be Himeko, right? Because Hime is princess, not Himi, right? But Yumeno, Himiko, like that would be cool, right? The princess of the dream, right? Which would point to her being the, you know, I mean, like, it's still conceivable because this is Danganronpa after all. That, like, after all of that, it could well be that this is still all a hoax, right? But, like, I guess at this point in time, maybe it's safe to say that, yeah, that theory's probably out the window. Like, we're on a spaceship, we're on the Earth. Yeah. So, but there's still some mysteries left. The main one being, well, this is the thing, right? Let me just end with this, right? I'm going to keep it vague because I don't want to say it outright, but you know how I said that, like, it's kind of anticlimactic, I guess, that, like, the person that was the ultimate supreme leader, right, ends up being the mastermind. Like, maybe that, in spite of all of the build-up we've had in this chapter so far, maybe there's a small, tiny, teeny weeny, itsy bitsy little chance that Kokichi may not be the mastermind. Or maybe he's the mastermind, but maybe like he's not the ultimate mastermind, if you know what I mean. Because, right, I'm gonna keep it vague, but I'm hovering my mouse around it. I'm waving my wand around the issue right now. And because there is still one little teeny weeny itsy bitsy little thing that we don't know the background of, right? And we have to kind of be open to the possibility that there's something there, you know. And I don't know, right? Because, like, I don't know, at the Danganronpa 2, there was a crazy fucking twist at the end, right? You know, we were all in Danganronpa 2, like, we were all remnants of despair, right? So, like, I don't know. What's happening here, I wonder? Right? Maybe something similar? Maybe something that's more than similar, if you catch my drift? Because, I don't know. We aren't exactly, like... the people in this game aren't exactly, like, super duper, like, fucking... super duper, like, fucking, you know... yeah, like upstanding people, right? I mean, like, the more that I look at these people, case in point, the more I'm like, were we really the last remaining students of Hope's Peak Academy? Or is there still something else afoot with us, you know? So I'm just looking at the characters, I'm like, really? No, there are a few characters like Kaito maybe, but like, you know, like, it's like, yeah, like another case in point. Regardless, it's like, it's interesting, right, you know, but like, I'm not gonna say it outright, I guess, but like, if what I'm thinking is true right now, I'm formulating kind of a theory in my head for the ultimate endgame, but like, if what I'm thinking is true, then like, there really is no happy ending for this game, you know. And that's kind of uncharacteristic because the first two games both have happy endings, but like, maybe there'll still be a twist, you know, that kind of makes into a happy ending, but like, the way that I'm thinking right now, there may not be any hope for this time round, you know, just looking at things on the surface. And let's just leave it at that. So cool, guys, thanks for sitting through my additional little analysis there, but cool. When we come back, we'll find out what is going to happen. We're going to execute our plan, you know, execute the program, and hopefully nothing goes wrong, you know. I say hopefully, how ironic. But anyway, so cool. Until next time, guys, stay cool, and yeah. Stay safe, stay you, and I'll catch you guys in the next exciting episode of Bowjinjin Plays Danganronpa V3. Stay tuned. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.